Guys, I really want to share with you that this is probably one of my most airheaded moments of all time. Well, not really. And I'm going to share with all of you just so that you know, because I know most of you are watching this going, I don't think I've ever met somebody that's as brilliant, intelligent, attractive, well-spoken, and focused, driven, ambitious, professional, and knowledgeable as Kelly Alexa. Well, that's true, but I do have my faults. I have many faults. But when I'm bad, I'm really bad. Like there's several things that I do bad. One of them is always screwing up common adages that everybody knows. Like my friend Wendy will laugh about this. I just don't remember them. Things like 2 birds with 1 stone. I would probably come out and say something like, yeah, well, that's like 3 dogs with 1 hammer. And someone's like, what? So one time I said, yeah, no hair off my back. And that's like, it was probably in a business meeting too, and everyone's going, check please. So I also, and those of you that I worked with at Trumpfly can verify this, I did not know that, it had to do with Genghis Khan, okay? And I also didn't know that where Alaska was. Okay, if I haven't been there, I don't necessarily know how to get there. Okay, I'm not somebody that has a map. I'm not like a man that has that mapping technology inside my body. However, I can find a shoe store or a Starbucks like that. What can I tell you? So, again, I digress. And I think I said earlier, the name of my website really should be idigress.com, don't you think? As opposed to just Kelly Alexa. And also, I did have a second person say to me that they've been unable to get to my website from kellyalexa.com. Some of you go to kellyalexa.blogspot.com. But if you guys have problems, let me know, because I think it might be a GoDaddy thing, and I'm going to have to talk to someone. So, here's my epiphany. I was getting a massage. My friend Renee came over and gave me a massage, which is why my hair looks like this. But this is the almost get ready for bed thing. I'm digressing again. It drives me crazy when I watch my vlogs, specifically because I'm constantly itching my shoulders and my arms, but I can't help it. This medicine dries out my skin. So please bear with me until I'm cured, which we hope will be soon. I'm just so happy about the medical institution. But anyway, so I was having my massage, and of course, instead of just relaxing and going to my happy place and thinking of oceans and beaches and things like that, I am thinking about everything I need to do tomorrow, all of the business things I need to write about, my goals, what I wanted to blog about, and of course I'm obsessing about my diet and, what did my stomach look like when I just looked at it in the mirror before I had my massage, and yeah, these are things that I think about. And it just struck me a couple of things. The first thing was, I have found myself, you guys know how frustrated I've been, that I feel like this year in particular, I have been working out harder, training harder and more, and also working harder on my diet and eating, I'd venture to say healthier, or more specific than I ever have before, ever. And putting more effort into it and more planning and more shopping than I ever have before, and yet this is the most frustrating, almost most frustrating year of my life. I just feel like it's just been completely like that. I'm excited and then I'm ticked off, and then I'm excited and then I'm ticked off, and there have been all these medical problems. Well then, here I am going back over the year and thinking, it's 10 months into the year, well, a little bit more. And, I've gone on the pill, off the pill, on the pill, off the pill. And it takes my body 2.5 months to 3 months really to adjust to that hormonal shot that you get when you go on the pill. And so basically this whole year has been just completely annihilating my body with hormones and the adjustment. And right when it gets adjusted, I slam it back, or I've had to. And all of this has had to do with all of these medical issues, and then on and off antibiotics, getting shots, getting different pills and creams, and then I was working out, not working out, different foods, going on supplements, off supplements, trying to train, trying to take it easy, half the time not being able to sleep. All that to say, I just look back and I'm like, I can't evaluate anything as far as my diet or my working out this year in a way, I almost can't really say, well, what's been working, what's not been working, because when I think about what I've been putting my body through, and the changes that it's had to deal with this year, it's like, how can I do that? So that's fine. It's frustrating. It's fine. But, it made me realize how much harder I want to work. And then I kept thinking back to, I just think back about in the past, and I know Jessica's going to give me snaps on this, and Cynthia and Jackie, you are a big part of this, and Sherry too, but, I am putting way too much obsession and over analysis paralysis into my diet, and what can I do and what can I eat and what shouldn't I eat and how much and how little and how often and when and why, and obsessing over everything, and yet I'm having, in my opinion, less results. So I have to take into consideration this year, and then also I think back to a year ago or the year before that, and I wasn't vlogging or keeping as much track of what I was eating. I certainly wasn't eating bad stuff. For a while during my divorce, there were some nights where I had chocolate chip cookies for dessert. But you know what? I was the skinniest I've ever been, not in a healthy way, during some of those times with the divorce. But I was having salads for lunch and bran muffins. But you know what I wasn't having was some of the still crap chemical food that I'm having now. I just realized this, and I'm not saying that it's crap chemical food for those of you that still use it, but for me, here I am thinking about everything that I want to do as far as continuing to take it up a notch with getting my diet clean, right? And I'm like, okay, started talking to Jackie about this, and you're going to see her as a guest vlogger soon, and my friend from Kitchen Table Medicine, who you want to look at, check out the link. I could be there all day researching stuff. But anyway, when you look at what's in food and the toxicity and what you put on your skin and everything, you really want to start paying attention. So yeah, I already told you I want to get rid of the Splenda. I want to get rid of the butter spray. But what are the other two things that I'm doing now that I've never done before? Protein shakes, a lot of protein shakes, protein in my oatmeal, protein shakes, protein bars. Maybe it's great for other people, but the most success that I've had in the past, I never had to watch what I've eaten as much as I'm doing now. I've never had as difficult of a time as I'm having right now to just get to the last 10, maybe it's 15 pounds, I don't know. But, it's driving me freaking insane. And I thought about it, I'm like, and then I went in there and I pulled out all of my jars of protein and the leftover protein bars I had, and of course it's like going back to chemistry class. I have no idea what half that stuff is. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm cutting that out. I'm going back. I want to be eating all natural foods. I don't want to be scared of eating a damn Trader Joe's bran muffin and thinking, oh my God, I'm going to gain 10 pounds. Because I'm not lying to you guys. That's how I think. That's how I think. And if I do eat something bad, if I am going to go eat a burger or something, or if I have, one night, probably 6 times out of this whole year, I've eaten something really horrible. And that, I probably feel less worse about that than about having a bowl of oatmeal at night. I can't, that's not the way God designed our bodies to be that scientific. And I think that Cynthia would agree, and the more that I'm on her blog and I read what she's doing and how she just has a natural, healthy approach to it, and she's working on it, but, I shouldn't need to be approaching it this way. And I would love to hear what all you guys think. Jackie, I know you're going to be like, hallelujah, okay, but that's what I'm saying, is that's going to be an effort for one of my big focuses and big efforts, and I'm going to let you guys know. But I think it's going to be a good thing for me. I certainly am not trying to say across the board that that's bad. There's tons of people out there. But then I thought about it too. You know what? Jay doesn't use protein powder, and he was always telling me, well, don't do that. Eat natural foods. Eat foods because it takes your body a while to break them down, and that burns calories, etc., etc. Jay doesn't, use that stuff. Once in a while, I know he does carry around protein bars, but that for him is more like an emergency. He's all about natural foods and chicken breast and fish and broccoli and vegetables and fruits and all of that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. That's going to be my new focus. I had to do it before bed. Here you are. I'm like in my Hugh Hefner getup, but I wanted to share that with you. And Jackie, love the vlog. You guys need to get in the vlog club.